Hello viewers, welcome to Math Simplified. Math Simplified को मु आपण मानंकु स्वागत करूची. Today we shall discuss about total how many relations are there on a set. Out of all relations, how many are reflexive, how many are symmetric, how many are equivalence relations. All these things we shall discuss in this video. And here in this channel Math Simplified, we shall enjoy mathematics and tell together now math is simple. If you feel these videos are useful to you, please subscribe the channel, like the channel and share the videos with your friends so that all should take the benefit of this channel. Okay. Let us begin. In this video, we shall discuss about number of relations on a set. Now before that, we must discuss what is the meaning of a relation. You know, a relation is nothing but that exists between two non-empty sets. So, if A and B are two non-empty sets, A and B are two non-empty sets, then any relation R is a subset of A cross B. And in case A and B are finite, let number of elements in A is M and number of elements in B is N. Then number of elements in A cross B is nothing but Mn. So, number of relations from A to B are same as the number of subsets of A cross B. Therefore, number of relations from A to B is nothing but number of subsets, and number of subsets are how many? They are 2 to the power Mn. Because come to the concept, if set A has n elements, the number of subsets in A is same as the number of elements in the power set, and that is 2 to the power n. Similarly, as there are mn elements in A cross B, so number of subsets of A cross B is 2 to the power mn, and that is equal to the total number of relations from A to B. In case A is equal to B, we say R is a relation on A. So in that situation, total number of relations on A, instead of 2 to the power mn, it will be 2 to the power n square, because if A equal to B, number of elements of A is equal to number of elements of B. And here, if number of elements in A is n, then number of relations on A is nothing but 2 to the power n into n, 2 to the power n square. So, as a whole, there are 2 to the power n square relations on A. Now, question arises, out of 2 to the power n square elements, how many are reflexive, how many are identity, how many are symmetric, how many are equivalence. So, all these things you shall get from this video. Okay, let us go ahead. We shall see the number of identity relations on A. Now, before going to number of identity relations, we must know how many elements are there in A cross A. Now, let A is a finite set, it contains these elements. Say A contains 1, 2, 3 up to n elements. This is A. So, number of elements in A is n. What are the elements in A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then, how many elements are there in A cross A? there is n into n. You know, n square elements are there in A cross A. What are those elements? What are those elements? Look at this table. A table you see. Now, in this table, I wrote all the elements of A cross A. That is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 in diagonal. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, n. Like this, n1, n2, n3, nn. These are all n square elements. Now, what is the meaning of an identity relation? When we call a relation is identity, IA, it contains only an identity relation is that relation where every element is related to itself only. Therefore, identity relation must contain 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 and nn. No other element is included in identity relation. So, only these diagonal elements exist in identity relation. Therefore, number of identity relations must be 1. So, on A, there is only one identity relation. Next, we shall discuss about number of reflexive relations. Now, let A is 1, 2, 3 up to n. These are the elements of A. And look at the table, the elements of A cross A. These are all elements of A cross A. Come to the basics of reflexive relation. When a relation is reflexive, if it contains 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, nn, every element is related to itself, but it may contain some other elements. So, this is the basics, or this is the definition of a reflexive relation. So, in a reflexive relation, I must include 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 nn. So, ये जरूर include होगा. All these elements must be included. So, total number of elements was n square. Now, if I remove these elements, ये तो sure include होगा. All these elements must be included sure. Therefore, number of elements left are n square minus n. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, nn. These are n elements. Total n square था. n elements तो जरूर include होंगे. So, उनको include कर दें. Now, we left with n square minus n elements. Now, again, if I need a reflexive relation with these 1, 1, 2, 2, nn, I may or may not include any other element except all these. इनको छोड़ के और कुछ एलिमेंट में इंक्लूड करने से रिफ्लेक्सिव मिलेगा, नहीं करने से भी रिफ्लेक्सिव मिलेगा. तो लेट अस चूज वन एलिमेंट से 1, 2. एक एलिमेंट चूज करते हैं. इफ आई will not include 1, 2, I will get this relation. All these elements containing 1, 1, 2, 2, nn. If I will include this, then I will get this relation. So, if I will not include, I will get one reflexive relation. If I will include, I will get another one reflexive relation. So, in each case, for each element, I get two reflexive relations. Therefore, for n square minus n elements, how many reflexive relations I shall get? That means for 1, 2, I may include, I may exclude, I get 2 reflexive relations. For 1, 3, I may include, I may exclude, I will get another 2. For 1, 4, I shall get another 2. Like this, I will get like this For last element n minus 1, I will get another 2 elements, 2 reflexive relations. So total number of reflexive relations are how many? This is n square minus n factors. That is nothing but 2 to the power n square minus n. So I shall get 2 to the power n square minus n reflexive relations in total. Out of all n square 2 to the power n square relations, only 2 to the power n square minus n are reflexive. Next, come to the point. How many symmetric relations I shall get? You know, a relation is symmetric if A is related to B implies B is related to A. Means when A is related to B at the same time B is related to A for a symmetric relation. Now, let us consider the diagonal elements. How many diagonal elements are there? There are n diagonal elements. Total number of elements are n square. Diagonal elements n. But diagonal element का कोई friend नहीं है, because if I alter 1 1 को alter करते हैं, I will get same 1 1. Therefore, they do not have any friends. So those numbers or those elements which don't have friends, we will remove them from the list. Total we get n square minus n. These n I can include ये जो diagonal n to element, किसी को भी मैं include कर सकता हूँ, exclude कर सकता हूँ. So that can be done in 2 to the power n ways. Again, these n square minus n non-diagonal elements, diagonal छोड़ के non-diagonal elements, these are n square minus n. They have friends 1 2 2 1. If I take 1, other will go with him. So in order to take or leave, मैं कोई भी एक को ले लूं तो उसके साथ उसका फ्रेंड जाएगा. 1 3 को लेने से 3 1 साथ में जाएगा. So 3 1 को अलग एक बार लेना जरूरी नहीं है. So number of elements I shall take out of n square minus n is n square minus n by 2. इनसे आधा ले लेंगे तो दूसरा हिस्सा अब फ्रेंड्स है वो साथ में चले जाएंगे. Therefore, I will have to consider these n square minus n by 2 elements instead of n square minus n elements. So they can be taken or left. उनको लेने से चलेगा, नहीं लेने से चलेगा. That can be done in 2 to the power n square minus n by 2 ways. So total number of ways of getting symmetric relations is 2 to the power n into 2 to the power n square minus n by 2. So what is it? 2 to the power n square minus n by 2 plus n. It is nothing but 2 to the power n square plus n by 2, and it is 2 to the power n into n plus 1 by 2. So total number of symmetric relations are 2 to the power n into n plus 1 by 2. Remember this. I think you understood the idea. Now, how many of them are both reflexive and symmetric? For reflexive, I will have to fix these diagonal elements. They must be present. So how many non-diagonal elements are there? They are n square minus n. But they have friends. Reflexive के लिए diagonal पक्का है. ये तो जरूर रहेगा. These diagonal elements, n elements must be there. छोड़ दो उनको. How many non-diagonal elements? They are n square minus n. Out of n square minus n, आधा आधा का friend है. 1 2 is the friend of 2 1. 1 3 is the friend of 3 1. So I am not thinking about the friends. So I will have to think about these n square minus n by 2 elements. I may leave. लेने से चलेगा, रिफ्लेक्सिव मिलेगा रिलेशन, छोड़ने से भी रिफ्लेक्सिव रिलेशन मिलेगा. सो नंबर ऑफ, छोड़ने से भी रिफ्लेक्सिव एंड सिमेट्रिक रिलेशन मिलेगा, लेने से भी रिफ्लेक्सिव एंड सिमेट्रिक रिलेशन मिलेगा, बिकॉज रिफ्लेक्सिव के लिए डायगोनल को मैं फिक्स कर दिया हूं. If I will take something 1 2 along with 2 1 will go and make it reflexive as well as symmetric. Therefore, total number of reflexive and symmetric relations is how many? 2 to the power n square minus n by 2. That is 2 to the power n into n minus 1 by 2. So these are the total number of reflexive as well as symmetric relations on the set out of 2 to the power n square relations. Next come to how many equivalence relations are there. Here we must have to consider how many equivalence relations are there. It is a big question. This first invented by the great mathematician Bell. These are known as Bell numbers. मैं तुमको एक साधा सा सीधा सा आइडिया दे दूंगा so that you can understand about the number of equivalence relations. Now, if a set has one element, say the set has only one element, then A cross A में कितना एलिमेंट रहेंगे? That is 1 1. And A cross A के साथ A cross A में कितना एलिमेंट रहेंगे? This is one element. तो in A cross A there is only one element. That is 1 into 1. One element रहेगा. Number of relations. How many? There will be 2 to the power 1 2. कौन है? That is phi and A cross A. Out of these two, this A cross A is equivalence relation. So, if number of elements are 1, there is only one equivalence relation. अब देखते हैं, if number of elements are 2, जब number of elements 2 होगा, how many equivalence relations will be there? Now, let me take with one example. Take the elements of A as A and B. What is your A cross A? It is nothing but A, B, then B, B. Okay. Now, let us see how many relations will be there. 2 to the power 4. 16 relations in total. Out of them, how many are reflexive, symmetric and transitive? How many are equivalence relations? निकालते हैं. R1, first equivalence relation is the smallest equivalence relation. It is AA and BB. Second one is AA, BB. Let me include BA. Then I must include AB to make it symmetric. So it is nothing but A cross A. So these two are two equivalence relations. So let me tell you the technique how to get number of equivalence relations. Begin with 1. N equal to 1, number of elements in the set. Number of equivalence relations. Equivalence relations 1. Then copy this one here. Copy करो. For n equal to 2 find करना है. Copy करो. Add this 1 plus 1 right here. It is 2. There are two equivalence relations for n equal to 2 means number of elements is 2. If number of elements are 3, n is 3, ये 2 को इधर copy करो. Add this 1 plus 2, write here 3. Then add this 3 with 2, write here 5. So there are 5 equivalence relations on this set containing 3 elements. Again, for n is 4, number of elements in the set are 4, 5 को copy करो. 5 plus 2, 7, write here. 7 plus 3, 10, write here. 10 plus 5, 15, yes, there are 15 equivalence relations on a set with 4 elements. Then if the set contains 5 elements, then copy karo 15. 15 plus 5, 20. 20 plus 7, 27. 27 plus 10, 37. 37 plus 15, 52. So there are 52 equivalence relations on a set containing 5 elements. For n equal to 6, go ahead, copy here 52. Then you will get here in this place. Getting the idea? I think this video is very much useful to you. Subscribe the channel, like the channel, understand mathematics, and tell now maths is simple. Thank you. Thank you all.